Hello, this is Charlie. I've had a lot of emails and people have been asking me how spirits guide you every day and let you know they're there. I'll give a few examples because I know a bit more than most psychics, you see, because I can learn people to be psychic. And I'll put in plain English. I mean, you get a lot of psychics saying, oh, all your thoughts are not your own and they guide you, but they don't give you detail. But I'll give you a few details which you can use yourself, and you should be a bit gobsmacked. Here's a few examples of how they let you know they're there. Ways they know you're there, it's like when you're in the house and you feel you're not on your own. That's them. Or if you're walking around the house and you get the feeling there's somebody behind you, that's them telling you they're there. It really is. And there's all other sorts of ways which they try to give you messages or try to guide you, and spirits try so hard you wouldn't believe it. It's a bit sad really, but they just want their family to know that they're there. That's why they give you them feelings. Well, anyway, how they guide you, here's one, and it might sound unusual to you. I mean, an itches on the body, and they do it. They try to talk to you through itches. It sounds funny, doesn't it? I mean, just look at your hand, for instance. A lot of people, you must have heard that, where you get an itch in your hand, and one hand is giving away money, and the other hand is, receiving it. Which that it doesn't mean that at all. I mean, there's no hair in your hand, but you get an itch, and it's spirits that actually put that there. And you get itch on your feet, your head, and they try to talk to you in a symbolic way. With the hand anyway, I mean, even people that's listening to this, you might get an itch on your hand as you're listening to this. And don't get paranoid, because it does happen. I've given people readings and they've got an itch when I've been mention it to him to give him a bit of evidence that and it happened as I was talking. So some spirits might do it to you. Wait and see, eh? That's one way, but they do talk to you through itches. The head, I mean, telling you to use your head, and feet, maybe walking places. Other ways are like this. It's like when you get up in the morning, and if you're bored or you've got a bit of a depressing life or something, or you don't know what you want to do, and you can't make your mind up where you want to go. Well, spirits are trying to make your mind up for you. They're trying to guide you somewhere. And people should, even if they feel negative, where they're thinking about going, like if you want to go to your mother's or a friend's, and if you don't want it, you don't feel, oh no, I'm not going there, just go. Because the negative part is you. The positive one of the thought in the first place, and one frame of mind is you and one's them, and they're trying to guide you there for a reason, because people meet for reasons. That's another example. You should bear these in mind and use them. Here's another one. I mean, we're all psychic anyway. Everybody. Spirits use everybody. They try to guide even the skeptic people. And here's one where they actually work through you, just like they work through a psychic. And everything that comes out your mouth is not always you. It's like when you're talking away to someone, you're having a conversation, or you're going blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden at the end of it you go, wow, I forgot what I was going to say then. Well, that's spirits have just done that conversation and they've imitated you. And they're trying to put a message over to you. They've got to imitate you, because otherwise, I mean, what other way can they do it? What it is they communicate it through your vocal cords and everything, and your mind triggers it, and you don't remember, because you wouldn't, because you never said it. It was spirits that said it, and you should bear in mind what they're trying to say to you. If that ever happens to you, where you don't remember, it's spirits trying to put a message over to you. And I know loads of people who do write to me, and they do use that information. Because they use all of this, everything, all your thoughts and everything that comes out your mouth is not all yours. I mean, think about it. That's another one. Just use all these and see what happens. It's a good one, that one. Another one is, it's like when you're watching a sad film. You're watching a film on the telly, and there's an happy ending or a sad ending, and you get a funny feeling, you're gonna cry. And people get that with ambulances that's passing by, and they're on an emergency call. Have you ever had that feeling? Exactly the same as the end of a film when an ambulance is passing. Same feeling. It's a sad feeling or loving feeling. Well, if you look at it logically, spirits, that's spirits doing that. It's not you. I mean, why would you give yourself a feeling by an ambulance passing by in the street? Because every one of them up there in the spiritual world have actually been in an ambulance, haven't they? Some have died in it, some haven't. And that's why it's a vibration from spirits, sort of feeling sorry for whoever's in that ambulance, like. That's another one. I mean, I could go on a while here, like, and I could give you examples all over the place. I really can't, and I've given loads to people that's out there readings off me on the will. You should bear all these in mind if any of these ever happen to you. And just remember what I said, because these are the main ones which spirits will use. And anyone that listens to this video, they will use it on you even more. They really will. And it's their way of trying to guide you to a better life and to make you happy in life. It really is. The itch part of it, I mean, the one on the hand, I mean, I've done that when I've actually given readings to people. So if you get the itch on the hand, what you should remember is the left hand is positive and the right hand is negative. And it doesn't tell you a lot really, but its spirits will tell you there. But if you get an itch on the left hand, for instance, it's something positive is going to happen in your life, or you're going down the right road. I mean, that's all I can say, but the detail, you'd have to actually get a reading of someone. But you should know what your life's about. But if you get a negative one in the right hand, and you get an itch there, like, there's something you're not doing right in your life. You're not going down the right road, and there's problems around you, or you might be even thinking negative. Anyway, that's the hand itch. Don't remember that, like, all the parts of the body, you work it out what they're trying to tell you. I mean, if you get a negative itch on the right hand, and then you get an itch on your forehead, put it together. You're not using your head over the situation which is around you. But spirits, anyone that listens to this will use this on you. Not just the itch, all the others, now I've told you, to prove to you that they are there. That's why my guides and all that made me do this video. But I've had loads of emails off people about it as well. Anyway, when I am, if you need any more information if things that happen which I haven't mentioned, just get back to me and I will try and help you, I mean, they do it through dreams as well. I'll just finish with this. Dreams are a symbolic thing. And I have done, you should look at my dreams, their website, of the way you can work it out, what they're trying to say to you. Even if they own a house, exactly the same, they're trying to talk to you. They really are, haunting your house. And I mean, I went to a house and there was a girl, I've mentioned on a few videos, and the bath salts in the bathroom were moving, a drawer was opening, and a figure of an ornament of a woman was falling over all the time. Now, when I would give this girl a reading, I found out what it was, and you look at it in a symbolic way. Well, she was having a bad time in a relationship, and she was hoping for this fella to come back as the father of the baby. And she was wasting her life, and I told her to haunt your house, to telling you to go out and get a life instead of you being on your own for a few years, and you're just wasting your life. And they're telling you to get a bath. That's why the bath salts were falling over. Get clean clothes out of the drawer. That's why the drawer was opening, and look like the woman ready to go to a ball in the ornaments. Well, she done that. She got someone, and then it all stopped. But spirits in your family do haunt your house if you're not focusing or on problems and dealing with them in a way. That's another way they tried to tell you they're there. Because I've had loads to do with haunted houses, and there's always a reason for that, and there really is. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a haunted house, it could be your family putting a point over. That's another way to do it. Another one is reading, believe it or not. People who do a lot of reading, some don't. Well, have you ever been reading away, and you've been reading and all of a sudden something crops in your mind? It's nothing to do with the book, what you're reading. And then you try to get back in the book again. You're repeating the same lines over and over again, trying to get back into the book. Well, that's spirits again. And they put that slip of mind with them getting your attention. I mean, you're into the book, think about it. They make you repeat that line again and again because there's a message in it for you to do with that slip of mind of whatever the thought it was. And that's how they do it again. So if you ever get that, and you're reading those lines over and over again because of a thought in your head, that's spirits again. Anyway, I can't say any more really there. You know where I am if you've got any problems to do with the spiritual world, if you want answers, because I do know a bit more than most. And if you want free readings on the will, I give free readings to prove there's life after death and to help people with problems in life. So if you want free readings, email me or inbox me on Facebook. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.